Good morning. How are you guys doing? I'm a little nervous. I hate speaking in front of crowds, but you guys look like a friendly crowd, so I should be okay. My business is called Tasty Love Baby Food, or Tasty Love LLC. I'm Kourtney Terry. I'm the founder and owner of the company. It's a baby food prep business. That's a new up-and-coming industry in the world, I think. There's not too many of us out there. I'm the only one in Ohio. So the biggest thing for me was access to fresh and healthy baby food. I worked full-time corporate for a local healthcare network here for 10 years. I had just had my third child. And as I've gotten older, I've looked more at healthy food. All of us are looking more at a healthy lifestyle, I think. And so making baby food and going to after school activities and being a wife and making my own food and working full time was an issue for me, and being consistent with making baby food for my third child. And so that's kind of how the idea was birthed. So you can't find anything comparable to what you make at home in local grocery stores. And as a mom, what I've found in all the research that I've done, most moms want to make homemade baby food, but they don't have time or the patience or sometimes even the know-how to do it. And so that's where I come into play. I make the baby food. I deliver directly to you. You can pick it up, but it's just there. It's fresh, and I have no preservatives or additives. We use all organic ingredients. We try to use locally sourced organic ingredients when possible. It's harder to do that in the winter months because a lot of farmers are in their downtime. So we use local grocery stores to get all of our organic ingredients. I do squeeze pouches. It's made to order. I think the video that the Entrepreneur Center put out a few days ago provided me with 2 subscription customers, and so I do custom subscriptions for people to provide that weekly meal for their kids. We do 4 and 8 ounce baby food containers, lactation cookies, and that should say baby teething biscuits. I just wrote that out this week. And with that, I have not started selling those yet, but I do have baby testers. So some of my repeat customers, I go and I ask them if they would like for their babies to be testers. They trust me. I've built relationships with them. And we've gotten great feedback on the baby teething biscuits, so look for those here pretty soon. The current state of business, we are currently, we are, I think in comparison to some of the bigger brands that you hear about, Yumi and Raise Real, we're local. We build relationships. We try to, like I said, we use locally sourced ingredients so that you know where you're getting your food from. I think all of you have seen the news articles about some of the metals that you can find in baby food, and that's not physical metal. It's from the grains that come from overseas, and with the soil being so tainted over the years, that's where some of the metal is coming from. So it's metal residue and not physical medical shards. I don't know if you guys thought that at some point, but so we try to source locally so that you know where your ingredients are coming from. We currently make money at farmers markets. We go to baby-related events. Our next event is in Columbus, the Columbus Baby Food Expo. We do local business collaborations. We currently sell our squeeze pouches at Glow Juicery downtown, and we formerly sold at Santa Clara Juicery before they closed. We hope to be in local grocery stores. Now, the local grocery stores, I don't want to have my squeeze pouches or my containers. I actually have an idea that I would like to present. Early on when I first started this company, the idea is that as a mom at home, you make your baby food and you put it in ice cube trays. Well, you can't buy frozen baby food in stores anywhere. They do have, I think, the one that's come from out of California that you can buy in the refrigerated aisle, but you can't buy frozen baby food. And frozen baby food is next to the closest, healthiest baby food that you can get. It's less in preservatives, and you don't. It's more shelf stable. It lasts for up to a couple months after you make it. So that's one of those ideas that I am trying to get out there. They currently do that in Australia. There are a couple companies. I've actually spoken to a couple companies in Australia that currently sell their baby food in ice cubes. And then child care centers. I have a couple opportunities coming up to be the supplier of baby food for a couple child care centers. So that's something that I hope to move on more in the future. So our market currently includes busy parents, any busy parent really. There's really no age range because the age of becoming a parent is starting to get higher and higher. New moms, and then this information is from 2016. For some reason, there isn't any updated information, census information out there for moms in Ohio. But as of 2016, there were 138,000 live births in Ohio. Realistically, I would say that we would be able to reach 20% with an increase in employees and hired help for us. By 2026, the baby food industry is said to reach $18.23 billion. And right now, with me being the only one in Ohio, I'd say I want to set the bar high, and I want to be one of those people that reach a piece of that 18.23 billion. I think we have an opportunity. These are some of my products: the lactation cookies, 8-ounce meals, squeeze pouches in our 4-ounce containers. We started in 2017, and we're currently gaining traction in Dayton, Cincinnati, and Columbus. We have a little bit more traction in Dayton and Cincinnati. Columbus is we just started with Columbus last year, so we're still gaining traction there. We have 10% consistent repeat customers. This is, I think, we just left our full second year. The first year was a little slow, as you mentioned, with your business, but the second year we saw 127% increase in sales. So the third year we're expecting to be even higher than that. And our competition includes the larger grocery stores, which I've always said I don't really consider them competition because everyone wants and is moving towards fresh and local, and that's what I am. Of course, there is that trust that people have built with the grocery store brands because they know, that's what they know. But I want them to get to know me. I want them to get to know Tasty Love, the fresh, organic, local baby food that you can place an order and receive delivery to your house. I just delivered a large order to a lady in Oakwood yesterday who orders for her daughter. I've been making food for her baby since she was 4 months old. So I built relationships with a lot of parents in the area. And the team is me. I mean, of course, I have friends and family that help. My husband does all the digital design and labels and stuff like that. So if I ever need, I can make up to 200 or 300 pouches in the kitchen within a 2-hour span. So it's not unmanageable, but I'm getting to the point where we are growing. So we need help, kitchen prep help, and help at events so we can be at multiple events at a time. And then I've been working closely with the SBDC Center. They have been awesome. I also went through a program, Aviatra, in Cincinnati. They are a program kind of like this one where they helped businesses to learn what they don't know with financials and how to build their business. But I'm grateful for our local help in the SBDC. So my ask is really community support. A lot of people, once they learn about Tasty Love the business. They love the concept, they love my food, but it's about getting out there. Baby food prep is a newer concept, it's not practiced widely, and so getting people to know about the concept is something that I struggle with as far as marketing and just gaining those connections within the community. I would like more assistance in the nutritionist. I just had someone reach out to me about their daughter is iron deficient. Now I can go out there and do the research, but I don't have a nutritionist background. So having someone as a nutritionist to help to guide customers in that room would be very helpful. And then of course, helping to connect with daycare owners and build businesses that way. So there's kind of three major components to what I'm trying to do with this business that I think moving forward will require a lot of assistance. Any questions?